Lesson 3-2, Estimate Quotients. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to estimate quotients using compatible numbers. Here's another word for your vocabulary notebook, compatible numbers. Those are two numbers are compatible when one number divides the other number evenly. Remember to pause this and copy this into your notebook before heading on to the next slide. Let's take a look at the problem. There are 1,895 students and teachers in the district going by bus to the science fair. The district is renting buses that hold 48 people each. About how many buses are needed? So we're going to be estimating. We know that this is an estimate because right here it says about how many buses are needed. It's not asking for a specific number. To find the answer to this problem, we're going to need to divide 1,895 divided by 48. One way to estimate the quotient of two numbers is to use compatible numbers. So we're going to write the nearest compatible whole number for the dividend and the divisor. So let's take a look right here at 1,895. We can estimate that to be about 2,000. And when we look at the 48, we need a number that we know is going to go into 2,000 evenly. If we look at this last digit, we see that it's a 0. And from our divisibility rules in the last lesson, we know that 5 goes into numbers that end in 0 or 5 evenly. So we're going to estimate this 48 at being 50. 2,000 and 50 are compatible numbers because they're easy to divide mentally. So when we look at this, we know 50 goes into 2,000 40 times. So to answer our question of about how many buses are needed, we would answer 40 buses are needed. Let's take a look at this problem. We have 27,056 divided by 893. We can change both the dividend and the divisor to compatible numbers in order to make this easier to divide. So we're going to look at this and see 893, and we can estimate that to being 900. Goes into, now when we look up here at this 27,056, if we take a look just here at this 27, that's a multiple of 9. It goes in there evenly. So we can round that and estimate that to be just 27,000. Mentally, we can look at the 9 going into 27, and that goes in there 3 times. And then here, we could go 3. I'll show you real quick. 0, 0. 3 times 9 is 27. Subtract 0, 0. 9 goes in there 0 times. So it goes in there 30 times. So our estimate, when you're writing an estimate, you would put lines that look like this. This means about 30. We're not putting equal signs because it's an estimate. We've changed it, and that means approximately equal to. In the last two examples, we've changed both the dividend and the divisor into compatible numbers, but sometimes we only need to change one, either the dividend or the divisor. If we take a look at this example, it's a nice, neat number that ends in a 0, so we've got 420. We don't need to change that. We're going to change just the dividend. So we have $415,786 divided by 420. So we're going to keep the 420 the same. And then we're going to change this 415,786. If I look here at this 420, this 20 right here, and we've got 15 here. If I take a look at the numbers here, I can easily make this and estimate that to be 420. So if I write this, 420,000, in my head I can compute that 420,000 divided by 420 is 1,000. So my answer is about 1,000 times is how many times that goes into there. Make sure you rewatch any parts of the lesson that you need to and take notes along the way, and have a great day with math.